out on the baby walk. Sadly, is fast asleep, which is really good news after a difficult night. So what I wanted to talk about today is what are the behaviours in your organisation that make your leaders effective? And are these behaviours something that's unique to your organisation, or they're kind of sort of universal truths? If any manager in any organisation applied them, they would be effective too. So when you're developing a leadership program, it's really important to do the research and to find out, from measuring assessing your most effective managers, to find out what is it that they're doing, and thinking about how you can actually deploy that in a leadership program. The temptation when you're developing a program is to look at the world's most successful organisations, the 𝗱ឆ𝗲𝘀𝘀𝘁𝑆, the Amazons, the 𝗺𝗂𝑆, whatever it is, or your industry leaders, and to apply what their leaders are doing. But context really matters, and correlation doesn't mean causation. Just because their leaders are doing that doesn't mean that's the reason why that organisation is successful. It could be things like anti-competitive practices, or unique technology, or know-how, or first mover advantage. So in 2008, Google did something called Project 𝗿𝗁, and what they did was they identified their most successful managers, and they identified 8 behaviours, and they integrated this into their leadership program. They then measured the outcomes, and they found that when the managers actually exhibited these behaviours, they actually produced more positive outcomes. So increased satisfaction, improved performance, and reduced turnover as well. And they've sort of continued this study to date, and they've now added it to made 10 behaviours. And those behaviours are things like collaborates across Google, creates an inclusive environment, is a good coach. So I guess what we're really interested to hear from you guys is, in your organisation, do your most effective leaders deploy unique behaviours to your organisation, or are they kind of sort of universal truths that any leader would apply in their organisation and be effective?